G'day. This is the Prayer Project Podcast, episode 5. My name is Jetta Doroshenko, and I'm here once again with Ian Alexander. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. Enjoying talking about the Prayer Project with you.
Awesome. So let's open up this dialogue. Here we go. I want to ask you, who may this project be difficult for?
Yeah, who is it not for? Who it could be difficult for? 'Cause it's a difficult project, right?
It is. It has difficulties and it has challenges, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on that.
Well, it's so important because it's important not to approach this with wishful thinking and to understand that there's going to be a challenge to it, right? There's a lot of work to do, and that's part of what you do, and you're kind of choosing to learn and get used to work. And if you're not a person that is self-starting or self-motivating, this isn't for you. If you want to learn how to do that and take the thumps, it is for you, because it really requires a lot of self-starting, self-motivating, self-discipline, and the structure to do it. So if you're someone that is a complainer or expects some people to do it for you, it's like push-ups. I can't pray for you. I can help you on what you want to pray for. I can help you on the frequency. I can help you on the structure. I can help you even on the language, but I can't do it for you. So if you're not a self-motivated person, this probably isn't for you. We also really focus on environment. You know, we try and be as just and as reverent as we can be with the providence and grace that's necessary for each other, because in community, it's about candor, but also grace with each other. So good attitudes, good vibes, good mindset, candor in awareness, but also wisdom in words. And knowing that this isn't for everybody and that it's going to be hard. You know, when you're 5 days in, as you were talking about, and you don't want to make the prayer call and you don't want to do the writing, that's what it's about. And it's building that muscle, as you've been talking about, to do it, even though you know you don't want to do it, but you know it's going to be beneficial for you.
Yeah, totally. My thoughts on doing things that you don't want to do, it's almost like I feel this comparison to cold plunging, ice baths.
Yeah.
It's an intense process, and you're standing there in front of the freezing water and you don't want to get in. And that's the neural pathway that is super beneficial to all parts of your life, when you can train that muscle, use that muscle to push through those barriers and essentially like transcend through your divinity perceived limitations.
Yeah, and that's what you're doing, because it comes down to the discipline and consistency. Like there's a lovely quote that the strong are always disciplined and the powerful are always consistent. So if you're not interested in consistency and you're not interested in discipline and you're not interested in work, this probably isn't for you. But if you're interested in learning consistency and learning discipline to become strong and powerful within yourself, because you have to focus on what it is that you want and where you're at, and to become the greatest version of yourself in order to take care of others.
Yep.
And victim mindset isn't something that really serves you in prayer, because prayer is really about accountability. Because in prayer, you have to say, hey, I am faulting, I am shorting, I need help. I need help with these things that I can't control, but I can ask for help for something greater than myself. So humility is something that's powerful too. And if humility is something you're working on, come on down. But pride is not something that's going to benefit you in prayer, because if you have everything and know everything and you're perfect, there's no work to do here. But if you've got some shortcomings and you want to become better and you want to look at yourself, this is the place for you. But also remember, candor and discipline and consistency is what the results are. We're not here to handhold. We're here to support you and motivate you and ideally inspire you to what you want most. And hopefully that's God.
Yeah, totally. Like what I've talked about before, being a freelancer and artist, following my passion. Sometimes passion just isn't enough.
No. Passion, motivation, and purpose, discipline and consistency. Discipline destroys passion. Like, cool, you're passionate. Well, the passion's not going to be there every day. But prayer is. And that's also why I like prayer so much, because it is a fallback on. And although there's a high frequency during this project, it shows that the more you can set time aside, I mean, what you're looking at is really like 20 minutes a day, maybe. So, and then of course the 45 minutes to an hour on Sundays and Mondays. So you're putting a commitment there, but really it's a commitment to yourself. And if you're not committed to yourself, this is a program and a project that can help you do that. Otherwise, if you're not committed to yourself and you're not committed to change, this probably isn't for you.
So the music, my favorite style of music, I don't know what it was. I was 18 years old and all I wanted to listen to was blues music. So I feel a little entitled to use this phrase. The Prayer Project is similar to blues music in the way that it's simple but not easy.
Exactly. Simple, not easy. And if you enjoy doing hard things, this is for you as well. And it comes down to some people quit because it's hard. Some people start because it's hard. And the benefits of it are tremendous because it gives you a disciplined life, a spiritual life, clarity, and it's going to make you look at yourself through what you ask for. And if you ask for clarity and you ask for wisdom, you're going to see if you're not clear, if you're not wise. So we would love to have you, but also remember, sometimes this community is not for you. And if it's not for you, find your spiritual life in other places and other ways.
So you've been working with the clear method, which is another method, another way. Do you want to share a little bit about that?
Sure. I think the clear method can really be helpful for me in different ways. Like, for instance, the clear method has helped me in removing and clearing these different triggers and traumas. And a lot of these triggers and traumas that come up during the issues, like, so you have an issue like, oh, I don't want to do this prayer project. I don't want to do the prayer. I don't want to do the call. And it's some kind of trigger. The clear method really, and it's helped me to remove the energy, the resistance from that space. And it's simple, not easy. It's about taking that trigger, that energy, whatever that is that's inviting you to not do what you should be doing or could be doing to benefit yourself, and to process it. And it's usually some kind of emotion around fear, anger, doubt, worry. And what it will allow you to do is to process through these things that you don't want. So if the prayer project isn't for you, maybe the clear method might be for you, and you can work with them. And it's a simpler project. It's not as work heavy, but it's definitely a powerful tool to allow you to process those angers, those triggers, those elements within yourself that tell you no when you know it's a yes.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
How about we wrap up this podcast with another prayer?
Let's do it. Lord, Father, Mother, Friend, most beloved God, please bless us with your wisdom, your wealth, your success, and guide us to be of service to those that desire it. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for the prayers, brother. This has been the Prayer Project Podcast, episode 5. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.